Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today to see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida's offense will get first crack at it here. And this is a matchup that we've been talking about coming into this high-powered offense, squaring off against a defense that is more than capable of shutting them down. This one's going to be fun, David.
Yeah, and this defense has been able to do that. Like every offense they've faced, they've played great. They take away what you do best. Obviously, Palmer, on that other side, this is a high-powered offense. They're really, really good. How does this matchup unfold?
You're right, Dave, and I think as the season's gone on, this is a matchup that we've circled on our calendar, knowing that these two teams were going to square off and face each other. So many guys on the field today are going to play in the National Football League. There's a lot of experience on both sides of the ball. This one's going to be fun to watch.
They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Pitt pushing the pace.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it for a big play. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gators!
And man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
A They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Hicks. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Quick completion on the out route. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Hit right back to the line.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Lee. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Jackson. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Ball. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Pitt pushing the pace.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to take a shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gator!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Finding an escape route. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Here comes the heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Holmes. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
And it's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Wide receiver going in motion. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Using his legs, it's ball. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll go to the ground. The spin, still on his feet. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
The Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
The give to the tailback. Makes one man miss. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. To throw, it's Holstein. Escapes trouble. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll run the screen. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for room, it's Ball. Got enough for the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They're going to ride this running back. Lowers those pads. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Sturdivant. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna sling it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Sturdivant. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught close to the marker. It's Sturdivant. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Gators started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Florida! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. They'll move the tight end. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabbed behind the line, it's Reed. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Hit right back to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Gators sending the offense back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, David.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it. It's ball. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. Ball is loose. They recovered their own fumble, but doesn't do them a lot of good as it was 4th down, and they'll give up the ball. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Gators! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
Those garbage time points do count, though. If you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me, or you, Reese, which not necessarily a bad thing.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.